Hello! Today we are going to be going and looking at the Daily Crystal Inspiration Oracle deck by Heather Askinosie. Hopefully I said that right. I have not used this deck. We are actually in the process of unwrapping it. So I'll give you my first impressions of it as we go along. So this is published by Hay House. And it comes with a handy tuck box and with a quote inside. When you open your heart and trust yourself, the universe will always guide you in the right direction. It comes with a booklet that fits into the box. And it goes over each of the crystals and advice and questions for you. Okay. So first, let's look at the back of this here deck. And here we have a bunch of different crystals, agates, gemstones, however you'd like to call them, on display here on the back. Okay. Let's flip it over and we'll go in what looks like to be alphabetical order if agate is the right indication of how it is. So as you can see, we get a picture of the crystal, its name, and then a little phrase of advice. Before we get too further along, let's have a look and see when this was published. This was published in 2020, so this is a pretty new deck. Pretty simple. There's no background artwork, just plain white. Cards are a little sticky at this point. Hopefully, when we get to the shuffling stage, we won't find that they have issues. I can feel a little bit of an edge to the card there. So that could be a little bit why they are sticking. Oh, that is very pretty. I don't want to miss any as we go through. Yes, these are definitely in alphabetical order. So hopefully, I'm going to assume the book is also laid out in that manner. Let's have a quick look before I forget. And yes, it is in order, as well as it has a legend in here for you to quickly reference your book, your cards, so that you're not flipping through it. The beginning of the book also gives an introduction with advice, how to use them. Now, ideally, you would have a large set of crystals to use and focus on, but not all of us have a large collection, or any collection of crystals for that matter. But I think the advice in them should be good enough to work with, even if you don't have the crystal to work with. Sometimes just having a focus and a goal and an intention can work, even if you don't have the physical stone with you. Now, I'm not enough of a crystal expert. I'm not at all. And so I can't tell you if the general consensus on the internet or in books to the properties of the crystal are consistent with the messages that are here. I just don't know. Hopefully, as I go along, I can see maybe give it a little Google to see if they kind of line up. Oh, this one's my birthstone. Sorry, hopefully you're able to see this decently as I'm splitting up these cards. Be the bigger person. So the artwork on this is quite lovely. Very simple. If you like to do tarot meditation with your cards, this could be ideal, as there's not a whole bunch of busyness to distract you. Could be able to focus on that aspect. Ooh, ocean jasper, that looks quite funky. So the cardstock itself is quite firm, has a little bit of give, but isn't super bendy either. We'll see once we're done looking through this how it shuffles. That's a little funny. Pyrite, let the money flow in, is also pyrite is also known as fool's gold, tricking unsuspecting miners into thinking they made it rich when they hadn't. So some of the little bit I do know a little bit about both these stones, and they seem to be quite on par with what the crystals are supposed to do. Okay. So that's our cards. Let's give this a shuffle, see how it is. Oh, look, that's kind of neat. On the sides, it's got kind of the color impression. Faint, but kind of neat. Let's give this a good old shuffle. So it is, does shuffle okay, especially now that I've split up all the cards. The deck itself is a little big for my hands. Let's have a little look. See, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5 inches long. So it's a little bit bigger than some decks. And it is 1, 2, 3, 3.5 inches wide. So it seems to be all right. The lamination on it isn't too sticky. And I'm sure it'll get a bit better too once it's broken in a little bit more. Had a chance to lose a little bit of that sheen, that little extra stickiness. Oh, the give of these cards do go both ways, so that's nice. Okay, well, let's give this a cut. Let's check out our card for the day. What does it have to tell us? And we'll read it in the book, so we have a pretty good idea of what goes in and what kind of advice it gives us. Okay, we got the lapis lazuli. I'm probably saying that totally wrong. Here we go. Make a decision. Decisions, decisions. We spend so much time trying to avoid them. There is a time to be thoughtful and contemplative, and then there is a time to make a choice. Avoid the trappings of staying in limbo and commit to the decision you make. Your inner wisdom will guide you, but it's up to you to see your choice through. Let go of your need for a backup plan or escape route and trust that you have made the right decision for you. Invest yourself fully in your choices. You can always change your mind, but you have to make up your mind first. So the core questions. When do you struggle to make decisions? When are you afraid to commit to your decisions? What can you do right now to make good choices? Crystal action. Affirm. I am committed and decisive. Today, make a decision, no matter how big or small, and commit to it 100%. Well, there you go. That is one of the cards in this deck. Kind of an idea of how the booklet words its advice and feedback and questions to think about. So, funny enough, that lets you have an idea if this is a deck you want to choose to have in your collection. If you feel it will be of benefit to you. Once again, it is an Oracle card deck, and it has, I believe it said 52 cards in here. Yes, 52 cards. So there you have it. You can make your choices now. Thanks. Have a great day. If you like this video, give it a like. And if you want, you can subscribe to my channel so that you're notified of any upcoming videos any videos that are coming out. Thanks and have a great day.